Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Yesterday was one of the biggest nights in the United States pop culture calendar. A spectacle that draws in viewers no matter how interested they are in the actual content. That's right, last night was a Lady Gaga concert. Immediately surrounding her memorable pop hits Born This Way, Bad Romance, and Poker Face was WrestleMania ripoff the Super Bowl. Not my words, but the words of 2017 Royal Rumble winner Randy Orton. Screw the Super Bowl, we're talking about WrestleMania. The Super Bowl ain't got on WrestleMania. WrestleMania is the biggest show on earth, the greatest show on earth, and I feel like everyone knows that worldwide. After Orton won this year's Royal Rumble match, the same night that John Cena became the WWE champion, many criticized WWE for forgetting it's not 2009 anymore. Although this isn't the actual creative direction, with current plans calling for Randy to face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 33, the Orton winning backlash could have been even worse if someone else didn't take the heat. The Wrestling Observer are reporting that Roman Reigns wasn't just included in the Royal Rumble match to eliminate The Undertaker, thus setting up their planned WrestleMania bout, but also to get Orton's win the biggest face reaction as possible. Even though Roman is positioned as WWE's top good guy, he is mostly negatively received by the television and pay-per-view crowds. As WWE wanted Orton, who is technically a heel right now, to be cheered for winning the Rumble, Reigns was sent out at number 30, a spot that is associated with surprise returns or call-ups, so Roman would get very heavily booed. The way this was all set up, Orton was cheered more when Reigns was eliminated. Nothing encapsulates the issues with WWE's creative in 2017 better than this dynamic. Crowds are cheering your heels and booing your baby faces, negatively affecting how traditional good guy versus bad guy stories are told. If Captain America wasn't booked as such a good superhero, and whatever villain of the week Marvel choose for him to go up against was such a bad guy, then the underpinning good overcoming bad narrative arc of those films wouldn't work, and you'd get Batman v Superman. A wrestling promotion shouldn't book itself into these kinds of corners. Oh, you don't want this guy to win? Well, here's someone we've booked even worse. WWE held a series of tryouts at the Performance Center last week, and Casey Michael of Squared Circle Sirens has revealed 40 of the 42 names who are in attendance. Amongst them are the cousin of New York Giants player Odell Beckham, Teron Beckham, who is ridiculously jacked, so expect him to be called up to the main roster way too soon. Former New York Giants player Isaiah Stanback, ex-TNA female wrestlers Lady Tapper and Barbie Hayden, 6'5" kickboxer Katsineva Kavaleva, and Lance Anoa'i, a third-generation wrestler and grandson of WWE Hall of Famer Afa the Wild Samoan. If the surname Anoa'i sounds familiar, if I'm not mispronouncing it, that's because practically every wrestler from Samoa is part of that family, which makes Lance a relative of WWE stars past and present, Rikishi, the Usos, Umaga, Yokozuna, and of course, Roman Reigns. In one of the Performance Center photos from the WWE.com article, I'm pretty sure that's ex-Ring of Honor color commentator Steve Corino yelling instructions from ringside. Corino left ROH on January the 1st. Another ex-TNA star who seems to have been at the Performance Center last week was Sanjay Dutt, who tweeted, "Thanks to everyone at WWE NXT Performance Center for having me. What an amazing week. Great crew and atmosphere." It's unclear exactly what Sanjay was doing down in Florida. He's not amongst any of the reported WWE tryout names. There are two probable reasons. One, he could have been a guest trainer at the Performance Center, or B, he might have a separate tryout for NXT. Thanks to Gingerell on Twitter for pointing out Dutt's post to me. How would you have booked Randy Orton's Royal Rumble win to get cheers? Tell me, probably with him making something happen from out of nowhere, in the comments down below. If you want to watch how I think Roman being the surprise number 30 Royal Rumble entrant was decided backstage, or which WWE star is returning from injury soon, click the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.